As promised, David Cameron has delivered the goal to hold an in-out referendum before the end of 2017. However, his efforts to keep the UK as a member of the European Union are undermined by Eurosceptic colleagues Ian Duncan Smith, Michael Gove, and most recent to join support for the Leave campaign, Boris Johnson.
Prime Minister David Cameron announced yesterday that there will be an EU referendum held on the 23rd of June 2016. We are now at Parliament to find out just what the public think. Should we stay or should we go?
So I guess in terms of security and nuclear capacity that the EU has to offer, I don't think it makes any sense for Britain to leave the EU.
I'm not gonna vote.
At the minute, I'm still undecided because I don't think I know all the facts to properly make an informed decision yet.
We are still quite an important country in the world. We have a seat on the UN Security Council. We have the world's 5th largest economy, 5th strongest military, and I think we really can blaze a trail for ourselves and the rest of the world, looking wider than just our backyard. And so that's why I think we should leave the European Union.
Could the referendum spark the end of the United Kingdom as well as the end of a unified Europe? Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon had some strong words about the stability of Scotland's position within the UK and the EU. Nicola Sturgeon's appearance on the Andrew Marr Show almost certainly guaranteed that the Scottish people would demand another referendum. She also states that nothing will change her mind about wanting to stay as a member of the EU. To get a closer understanding of how either outcome would affect the UK, we spoke to University of Westminster lecturer and political expert Dr. Magdalena Frenhoff.
The issue is we don't know what kind of relationship the UK would have with the EU after leaving, and that is of course crucial. If they are able to reach a very close or a sort of far-reaching free trade agreement or customs union, there might not be that much barriers in terms of trade, but it all depends on what kind of agreement will be negotiated. So we are in a volatile world at the moment. To break up the union would just cause increased uncertainty. I think one issue that's received, as I said in the beginning, a lot of attention is this issue of sovereignty. And of course, in a globalized world, we are trying to solve issues on a more global or international basis, and the EU is of course an experiment in this ability to work together. And one problem with the EU is the democratic deficit.
Sovereignty is fast becoming a buzzword surrounding the possibility of Brexit. Whether we will remain as a collective of other powers or go it alone and only have ourselves to focus on, the future will be decided come June 23rd.